So the way the economy is right now and the job market being completely trashed, we now have people unable to pay Klarna payments and afterpay payments. People are going into debt to these companies and aren't able to pay their plans. And so now in order to I guess prevent that or stop that or lower that, we Klarna payments and afterpay plans, they might start appearing on your credit score. And so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen to the people that aren't either aren't unable to make those payments or just refusing to make those payments. I'm not sure what's going to happen to that, but we're going to see a couple of videos. People are kind of looking into that and explaining, what's going on with Klarna. I seen one video where someone actually split a $20 like Taco Bell order, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if that is just becoming like a habit thing type of thing now, where they're just splitting anything, but it's getting really bad out there. So let's check out some of these videos.
So apparently being broke is not enough anymore. Living paycheck to paycheck is just not enough. Some of us live in payday loan to payday loan. And trust me, I get it. The economy's bad, people not making enough money, and the prices on everything are high as hell. But we are compounding that with bad decisions like Afterpay, Klarna, and borrowing from your check. Being broke used to be simple. You just didn't have no money. Hey, beans and rice for the rest of the week. But these days, it's a little bit more complicated. Now, if I'm broke and I want some DoorDash, all I gotta do is put it on Klarna. If I want that new Xbox, all I gotta do is put it on Afterpay. If I need $100 till next paycheck, all I gotta do is go on my app store and type in one of the million apps that'll give me $100 till next paycheck. It was bad enough when all we had was credit cards. Oh, I remember I was watching something on YouTube the other day. I forgot exactly what it was. But this girl was trying to get a car. She financed the down payment and she financed the car. You got two separate payments for one car. Honestly, I miss the old broke. The broke where you just didn't have no money. This new broke will have you with 76 different installment loans with $2 to your name.
Recession indicator. Klarna loses $136 million due to people not paying their debt. Now, I done heard of credit card debt, but Afterpay Klarna debt is just different. Then, they got people out here putting a DoorDash on payment plans. And $136 million, I normally would say, oh, people scam it, but honestly, I just don't believe they got it.
And for those of you that have not been paying your Klarna debt, go do it now. Because tell me why I just saw a video of them filing bankruptcy. We can't lose it. Klarna is like our bestie. We can't lose our bestie. Go pay your shit now.
My monthly payment for a firm adds up to $500. This is exactly why I made that video. So a lot of people in the comments want to talk about, oh, I'm responsible, I don't have this. Okay, the video does not apply to you. If you're a responsible person who can handle a firm in Klarna, skip that video. It really does not apply to you. My video applies specifically to the type of person who uses these because they think, oh, I can buy more things because, yeah, I don't have $100 this month to spend on things that I want to buy, right? So I'm going to split up my purchase for 6 months even, right? And it's going to be, maybe it's a minimum of $20. But then you're like, oh, okay, it's only $20. Now I want something else, and I'm going to add that on. It's only another $20 there. And then that $100 that you didn't have, you end up having to pay because you're paying $20 here, $20 there, $20 there, and it adds up to even more than that per month. It doesn't even matter if you're doing the interest-free rate. The problem is that that money that you didn't have initially, you're now spending more than that because you're thinking it's only $20 a month. When in reality, most people, because they see only $20 a month, they add more things on top of it. If you know how to manage your finances properly and you can handle splitting up a big purchase and not adding anything else on top of that, it's really not that big a deal. I've done it before. I wanted a printer for my classroom, and those can be expensive. I financed the printer. I did Klarna, paying, I think it was $4, and I did that. But I didn't add anything on top of that because I know the dangers of that. And that's the thing. I'm hoping that my video reaches the people who are having trouble with this because they don't realize that it's adding up. If that's not you, that's not you. Skip the video.
Okay, let me tell you today that I really suggest everyone should stay away from Affirm and Klarna and Afterpay. I have so many payments coming out constantly that I'm just going to pay these off and shut it all down because it'll make you broke, okay? I owe a lot. It's ridiculous. I just take it away from me. So I'm going to tell you what I owe. So with Affirm, I actually owe $3,623.88. With Klarna, I owe $1,133.55. With Afterpay, I had to shut it down so I could make monthly payments, so I only owe $151. And with Capital One, I have a credit card, Capital One, I owe $314.56. I have a Barclay card, I owe $3,780.45. I have an American Express card, I owe $1,130.06. So that's a grand total of $10,133.50. So yeah, I owe a lot. So I'm going to stop. After I pay all this off, I'm not going to be charging anything. Okay? Just too much debt. Yeah. I've been a bad girl. Take the card away. So I suggest just stay away, especially from Affirm and Klarna and Afterpay. You don't be asking for payments constantly. Shoot, you might go into overdraft. So I will leave that alone.
I have spent $32,196.23 on Affirm and Klarna since 2022. And the big question is, what did I purchase? If you are new here, hi, my name is Diva and I am $107,000 in debt and I am the Affirm and Klarna girl. Yep. When I started this journey, I had $9,500 in debt to Affirm and Klarna. I now have it under $3,000 and we are about to pay off 8 of those suckers next week. But what did I purchase? This is the question everybody always asks. Honestly, everything under the sun. I have done groceries. I have purchased concert tickets. I have purchased Airbnb. I have gotten my car fixed on Affirm and Klarna. All kinds of stuff. I think I've even gotten gift cards for random stuff. You can pretty much purchase anything you want almost on Affirm and Klarna. And I do get questions like Affirm. Yes, I have 12-month plans. I have not purchased on anything on Affirm probably since last February, so it's been almost a year, and a lot of these are finally coming to the end, but also I've paid off a lot. I literally had like 50 of these when I started this journey in May. It's crazy. It's insane. I know what I'm saying is insane. However, I am saving my very last payment on Affirm. It was something that I actually don't regret spending money on. I regret financing it, but it was pretty big and it was a once in a lifetime experience. So I don't regret.
I want to start off this video by saying I am human and I have somewhat relapsed. I have relapsed, okay? I have not used Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna, anything since we started this journey 9 months ago, and yesterday I did. I have no excuse. I have tried to figure out what got me here because I also did something else yesterday that I'm not ready to talk about, but I will. And I realized that I have not went to therapy in almost 2 months because I owed them $184 for a session my insurance did not want to pay. I finally paid it, finally set an appointment, and my therapist got kicked off of the platform that I was using. I just had my first therapy session with a new freaking therapist a couple of days ago, but I have been not doing the best when it comes to my mental. Full disclaimer, I show y'all this because 1, I'm human. 2, y'all need to realize that social media is fake as fuck and I make mistakes and I show y'all my mistakes. And 3, so y'all do not make the same mistakes that I do. I have completely deleted this app. Again, I haven't used it in 9 months. Yesterday, I went into LensCraft. I did not realize that glasses were this freaking expensive. I've been needing glasses for the past 10 years. I never got them until a couple of months ago, and I've been getting headaches from the sun.
So I went to go get a couple of glasses and I did not know that they were going to be $900. So went ahead and did half of the order and now I have payments every 2 weeks for $161. I had 3 options and y'all will not believe my spending limit. They gave me $8,000 on this freaking app, which is ridiculous. They want me back real bad. Okay. First option was this option. So 0% interest and then you get every 2-week payments until it's paid off. The second option was 6 months with $100 in interest. Option 3 was 12 months with about $200 of interest. And I was so tempted to hit that $100, but I was like, you know what? We're going to get this. We're going to do the interest 0% and we're going to pay it off just like we would any other purchase. My first payment isn't until July 23rd, and I just plan on paying the entire thing off. That is preventing me from putting all of this money towards credit card debt, which sucks. Bright side is that this will be paid off. This is not going to be new debt, and I'm working on myself. Do as I say, not as I do. I try to show y'all literally every single step of this journey because no matter how strong we've been, shit happens. And all I can do is just try better the next day. I don't know if this video resonates with y'all. I low-key didn't even want to tell y'all, but at the end of the day, I'm not a fake bitch and I'm not going to be showing that it's peaches and cream. This shit's hard and it's so easy. I literally just re-downloaded the app. I even had my credit locked and it made me answer all these questions to unlock it. I freaking unlocked it and I was just like, man, but it was literally this or taking from the savings account that we have and I didn't want to do that. I should have just saved up.
Not paying your Klarna debt almost feels like the new status symbol. More and more people are being forced into overdraft and debt just to be able to afford having fun on the weekend. And fun is the new luxury. There's a collective activism and everyone just being like, you know what? No, I'm not going to pay you back. And I'm not going to let you shame me for choosing to be happy and fighting against a system that crushes anyone that isn't the 1%.
Is it just me? Or is anybody else's Klarna becoming too big? The Klarna is an addiction.
Corey, how do you always look so bougie? How do you always look so nice when you're on a budget? Let me tell you my secret. Credit card debt, Afterpay, Klarna. Is it the most financially responsible? No, but that's okay because the debt will disappear someday. You can't convince me otherwise that credit card is not just free cash. You're welcome.
I just used Klarna for the first time ever and I'm feeling really naughty because it's completely against my values. I always say to people, never use Klarna, never get yourself into debt, but I just thought I'll check something out really quickly. So I was looking on the Isle of Wight Festival website and I was thinking about getting my ticket and it's £269. And that's quite a big chunk of change to buy in one go. I've got the money for it. But I just had a look at the payment options and there were several. And one of them was spread the payment over a year for £22 a month. I'm like, that is so easy to budget for. I know I'm not going to miss it. So I feel like I'm kind of actually eating my words a little bit. Maybe Klarna does have its place in the world. I don't know. But £22 a month to spread a festival ticket when I know that actually then it means I can save more money this month, put it into my Rainbow Fund, which is my fun fund, which is actually for festivals and just general life enjoyment anyway. I feel like possibly I'm, actually seeing that there are some benefits to Klarna. Now, I don't recommend it under normal circumstances. I think just using it for everyday things like goods and services, I think you get stuck in a loop and you get in that trap. But for special payments where actually spreading it over the year does make a lot of difference, I'm thinking, okay. So tell me in the comments, do you use Klarna and what do you use it for? Just to add though, if you do your festival tickets in one payment, you can get Ticketmaster discount through the Mad About Money app. So just an FYI.